everyone, and welcome to Breathe Inspire Yoga. My name is Tammy, and I'm so happy that you are joining me tonight Hello everyone, and good evening, and welcome to Breathe Inspire Yoga. My name is Tammy, and I'm so happy that you are here to take this time to slow down and bring some inner peace to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit. We are so busy doing our daily routines and work and taking care of others, family, and we rarely have time, or we think we don't have time to take care of ourselves. But you do. The body needs love and some TLC. So this brief 45-minute restorative class will help you to bring some calm and inner peace to yourself. I want to make sure that you have what you need. So besides your mat, you will need 2 firm bed pillows, or if you have access to a yoga bolster, then you can use that. You also need 2 blankets or 2 large towels if you don't have blankets, 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have those, then if you have some cookbooks, that'll work too. And then an eye pillow or a handkerchief, or maybe even a small pillowcase or a scarf. I have a little handkerchief, so this is going to be for the close of class when we do the deep relaxation. So this is going to be to cover your eyes, so bringing some more stillness to the body. It helps to slow down the nervous system when our eyes are closed. So we're going to start just taking some time to draw our awareness into our breath. If you'd like to, maybe sitting on the edge of a blanket, or however it's comfortable to you, however your body feels good. Maybe you extend your legs out in front of you. Remember, this is for you, so take the time that you need to find your comfortable space. We want to be comfy. So wherever you are, allowing your hands just to rest wherever they feel good, either face down with your palms or turning your palms up to receive. This is a loving kindness time for you. So you want to create and bring in self-love, kindness, compassion for yourself. And just allow your eyes to soften. So let the eyelids close. And just letting go of anything that you were doing before you came in here. Before you stepped onto your mat, before you sat down. And just allow all of the busyness, whatever you think that you need to do, just let that go. Making sure that your phone is turned on silent or vibrate so you don't get disturbed. And as you're here in this stillness space, allowing just a scan of your body, just a softening, let your face relax. The skin on top of the eyebrows, just let that soften. Letting go of the tension or holding on that is happening around your eyes. So the muscles around your eyes, let that tension or tightness or squinting, let that relax. that awareness into your cheeks. So maybe opening your mouth a bit and just releasing some of the tension in your jaw, in your cheeks. And moving into your heart center. So maybe you take your hands and place it over your heart, setting an intention, drawing gratitude in, love in, kindness into yourself. And as you move down into your belly, let your belly soften, release. Moving that awareness into the hip area. Relaxing, opening your hips down towards the earth, towards the blanket or your mat. Letting go of any holding in the thighs, relaxing your shins, your ankles, your feet, and all the way out through the toes. Maybe wiggling your toes a little bit. And beginning to gently deepen your breath. So just allowing your breath to open the heart, the lungs on your inhale. And as you exhale, releasing, letting go, softening. And just flowing with the rhythm of your own breath. And just getting to enjoy this deeper, fuller breath. Allowing your hand to rest back down to your thigh or the knee. And gently circling your hands in front of your heart center. On your exhale, bowing your chin towards your chest in gratitude, in honor of you and all that you are. On your next inhale, gently rise. And exhale, releasing your hands and softly opening your eyes. So the first shape that we're going to come into is a simple back bend. So you're going to use the two pillows. You're going to stack those pillows on top of each other. So you want to leave a little bit of space for your head. One of the blankets is going to be to rest your head. If this is too much for you, you can just move the blanket away and let your head rest back. But I recommend if it's too much strain on your neck without the blanket, then I would suggest that you keep the blanket there. So you're going to bring the tailbone to flush with those pillows. You're going to lay back and let your head rest. So you can make those adjustments as you need. You're going to keep the soles of the feet on the mat and let your feet widen towards the outer edges of the mat and bringing the knees gently to touch together. So we're going to be here for 5 minutes. So again, you let your head rest. Again, if this is too much for your neck, please make the adjustments to where it feels good for you. So you can let your arms rest out to the side, or you can let them rest on your belly, wherever it's most comfortable for you. Again, you want to feel comfortable here. So here we go. So as you're here, allow your eyes to close. Softening your face, all the muscles in your face. Being supported with those pillows or the bolster, knowing that you are in a safe place. Breathing in loving kindness and exhaling any stress, any tension. Sometimes coming to stillness is the most challenging thing we can do. It's so beneficial for the body, for the mind. You're here, allowing the muscles in your back to relax, let go. Feeling heavy on your prop, the support beneath you. About 2 more minutes in this place. What would it feel like if you just totally let yourself relax? You want to be mindful as you move and transition from this shape. So gently heel toe your feet back in. And gently rolling to the right side of your body. Coming to the right side so your heart is open. Making a little pillow with your hands and resting your head. Keeping your eyes closed. And gently pressing up with your hand and coming back to a seat. So you can move your pillows or your bolster and blanket to the side for a moment. And letting the soles of the feet come to your mat. Hands are going to come behind you. Separating your feet a little wider than hip distance, and we're just going to let a little release for the hips, the lower back. So just gently alternating the knees. And it's not about your knee touching the floor. You just want to be slow and mindful with your movement. Again, this is your self-care, your love for yourself. And coming back to stillness in the center. And you're going to heel toe the feet back in. We're going to do a counter pose before we come into the next shape. So we're going to lay all the way down on our mats, on our bellies. Allowing the heels to rest out to the side. Making a pillow with your hands to rest your head. Or if it feels more comfortable, you can allow your arms to rest alongside the body and let one cheek come to the mat. So feeling a nice release in the lower spine, maybe in your hip area. Staying with your rhythm of breath. And gently turning to the other cheek, allowing it to rest. Gently returning back to the center, letting one hand rest on top of the other. Let your forehead rest on that hand pillow, bending your knees, and then we're going to just do those windshield wipers back and forth. So now you should feel this little massage on the tops of the thighs, in the hip crease, the lower spine. Mindfully moving your feet back and forth. And coming back to stillness in the center, relaxing the legs back down to your mat. Bringing the hands underneath your shoulders as you slowly press up to hands and knees. You can have a seat, so bring your feet to one side, having a seat. The next shape we're going to come into is supported child's pose. Or excuse me, reclining twist. So we're going to come into a supported reclining twist. Child's pose is next. So you're going to take those two pillows, placing them long, so horizontally. If you have the bolster, you're going to place that vertically. So, excuse me. This is this is vertically. Hello. So we're going to place the pillows or the bolster vertically on your mat. So we're going to start with the right hip. You're going to bring the right hip to your supported prop. You're going to bend the knees. And we're going to turn towards pillows or your bolster, and you're going to lay down. Let one cheek, so your right cheek is going to rest there. You can stack the legs one on top of the other, or you can let them separate. So again, finding what's comfy for you and resting either the knees closer to your heart or taking the legs away, depending on how your back is feeling today. So we're going to do 2.5 minutes on this side, and then we're going to switch to the other side and rest for 2.5 minutes. And again, you can let your arms rest wherever it's comfy. Maybe just giving a slight hug to the pillows or your bolster. And settling in, again, making minor adjustments if you need them. Be mindful and slow with your movement. And once you are settled in for stillness, closing your eyes. Awareness to your breath. Releasing any tension or tightness that your body might be holding onto. And slowly and mindfully, we're going to gently bring our head back to the center. You're going to press into the earth as you come up. And we're coming into windshield wipers again, just to bring some release to the spine, to your hips. And gently alternating one knee and then the other. And slowing down back to stillness in the center. Heel toe your feet back in. We're going to come to the other side. So the left side now. So you're going to bring your left hip flush to your pillows or your bolster. You're going to turn towards the support and rest. So we're coming into a slight twist now. Your left cheek is on your support, resting. So again, you can stack your knees, or if it feels more comfortable, let your legs relax. So again, making those adjustments as you need. This is your time. So finding your comfortable place, your space where you can come right into stillness. Accepting what is showing up. Enjoying your deep breaths in and out through your nose. Allowing your shoulders to soften. Breathing in love. Breathing out love. Gently bring your head back to the center and allowing your hands to press into the earth as you come up. Again, be mindful and slow with your movements. Bring your feet back to your mat or our windshield wipers. back to stillness, walking the feet back in. And the next shape is going to be Child's Pose Balasana. So supported Balasana. I'm going to take the pillows or your bolster and bring them vertically to your mat. If you have sensitivity in your knees or in your feet, you have the option to lay the blanket, or maybe you need 2 blankets behind your supported prop. It actually kind of feels good, a softening, a little comfort, extra comfort for your knees and your feet. So you're going to widen the knees as much as it's available to you. And you're going to draw that prop into you, and we're going to lay down. Again, you're going to turn the cheek to that support. So we're either left or right, doesn't matter which one you start with. And 2.5 minutes on each side. So we'll be here for 2.5 minutes. Again, making adjustments as you need. And if you have a block, maybe you want to place it underneath for your head so you have a little bit more lift. And this is your practice, so you decide what feels good for you. Taking whatever you need and leaving anything that you don't, that's not serving you. Rest your arms alongside your body, if that feels comfortable. Seeing any sensations that might be happening, maybe any crankiness around your hips, low back. And gently and mindfully, we're going to switch cheeks. So you're going to resting. If at any time you feel any discomfort here, gently and mindfully come out of this shape. So if you'd like to come out, you're going to bring your head to the center. Let your hands come underneath the shoulders, and you're going to roll up and come to a seated position.
Gently and mindfully drawing your head back to the center. Let your hands come underneath your shoulders as you gently roll up. Let your head be the last thing that rises. Again, we're moving with mindfulness. And then placing the props to the side. Bringing your knees back to hip distance apart. And the hands to your mat. And gently your feet come to the side and having a seat. So extending our legs out, maybe just shaking them out a little bit. Maybe circling your ankles, releasing any tightness that might have been happening there. Flexing and extending your feet. We're going to lay down on our mat. So releasing the spine, we're going to gently draw the knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your shins. Relax your shoulders, let your chin tuck slightly towards your chest, closing your eyes, and just notice for a few moments. Bringing your hands to the tops of your knees and gently rocking side to side. So we're bringing a massage to the spine, to your hips. Allow your movement to be slow. This is a time for stillness, to slow down, to notice, to honor the beautiful body that you have. And then maybe circling, so taking some circles again, moving with mindful awareness. So circling as many times as it feels good to you. And make sure you circle both directions, taking as much time as you need. And when you're ready, drawing the knees back into the center again. Giving yourself that nice, loving hug. Shoulders soften. And gently releasing, allowing the soles of your feet to rest back to your mat. Turning to the side, we're going to press into the earth and then sitting up. So we have come to our resting, our deep resting posture. Bringing both pillows or the bolster to your mat. And this is going to be used to rest your knees. So we're just going to place the legs over whatever you're using. Taking a blanket and making a pillow for your head. And if it's more comfortable for you to lay onto the mat and not use the blanket, honor yourself. Also, if you'd like to, for some extra cushion, you can take that blanket, either fold it or lay it flat.
and lay on that. You can also take the blocks. If you have blocks or your books, you can place those underneath the knees. If you'd like more height and you want to use the blankets and the blocks, you can just place the blocks together on your mat and place the pillows over, and then resting your knees there, letting your feet just kind of dangle. So it's up to you. We will be in this space for 15 minutes. So you want to find your comfortable resting posture. And don't forget about your eye pillow or whatever you're using to cover your eyes. Closing down the eyes, this just brings some more relaxation to the body, to your nervous system, so it helps to bring the whole being to peace. Again, if you find that the resting posture is too much, or you need to come out, listen to yourself. So you don't want to be in an uncomfortable space. So if it is too uncomfortable for you, you want to be mindful again with your moving to come out slow. So as you're resting, we'll be going through a guided self-love meditation. So, taking this moment, these next 15 minutes, to honor yourself in stillness. This self-love meditation is a powerful practice that can ease a racing mind. By drawing our attention to our innermost self, we find our source of inner peace and acceptance. Stressful thoughts gently diminish as we gain the peace required to move forward with grace. If we do not allow the natural love for ourselves to be expressed, love does not reveal its beauty very often throughout each day of our lives. As you find your relaxation position, remove any distractions for the duration of this session. Take the very first action in self-love right now. Your ability to breathe at will in all different kinds of ways. Our breath has been there literally our entire lives, changing as needed to the demand of exciting circumstances and flowing effortlessly when we are resting. Taking multiple full and deep breaths every day is proven to change our bodies and minds for the better. Take in 5 full and deep breaths. Holding it for a moment at the top and naturally exhaling. Inhale a nice big breath, expanding your belly and lungs as much as you can. Hold it and exhale gently with relief. Inhaling fresh oxygen that will be supplied to your bloodstream. Holding it to soak it in. And exhaling without any effort. Inhale, feeling rejuvenated and invigorated by this breathing. Hold it and exhale easily. Inhale, noticing how breathing fully comes naturally for you. Pausing to soak it in. And exhale any tension or worry. And 5, inhaling fully is an act of self-love. Pausing to feel this love. And exhale into complete relaxation. Let your breath flow at a pace without any effort from you. By doing this, you are proving you are capable of self-love. Deep breathing increases the supply of oxygen to your brain and stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, sometimes referred to as the rest and digest system. By breathing deeply and often, you are commanding your body to rest, which relaxes and rejuvenates you. This is self-love in its simplest form that anyone can do at any time of the day. Now let's honor ourselves by relaxing the mind even further. Notice now how your thoughts are rising in your mind, one after the other. See them come and see them go. Some thoughts linger for some time, and some thoughts only come for a split second. If you can really focus, you will notice even smaller thoughts, such as describing the world around you, or labeling the things in your surroundings. Let your breath flow at a pace without any effort. Let your hearing become super alert now, and try to focus on some sounds around you. Maybe you can hear the sound of your breath. Can you hear nature nearby? Or perhaps cars passing by, or people talking with each other. Just go from sound to sound, focusing on only one at a time. Now stop focusing on any sound in particular and just allow all of the noises around you to come in equally. And when you hear them, they almost act as tiny waves of relaxation, calming your mind. Good. Your mind relaxes when you activate your senses on command. Let's use the power of your amazing visualization abilities to induce self-love. Begin to imagine yourself full of an abundance of self-love. See yourself now choosing healthy foods and cooking at home so you know all of the ingredients you are putting into your body. Vividly see yourself eating well. When you eat well, see yourself enjoy these moments, and you feel the nutrition that these choices bring you. Imagine now you have a strong will to avoid junk foods and unhealthy drinks. See yourself in great detail confidently saying, no, all these things. You feel very proud now. When you avoid eating something unhealthy. Good. Eating healthy is an essential component in self-love. Another form of self-love is observing your mental chatter. In order to have great self-love, you must expand the good things you feel about yourself and challenge any negative thoughts as soon as they arise. So hear yourself saying, when I fully love myself, I am able to fully love others. Deciding to love myself is a wonderful agreement. Each day, I allow my love for myself to grow more and more. I am worthy of love and honor the joy that comes with it. Deciding to love myself unconditionally, no matter what happens, feels wonderful. I deserve love and self-respect. My self-esteem grows along with my self-love. I love and accept everything about myself completely and always love myself. Today I love myself even more than yesterday. Truly loving myself is easy for me. The more I love myself, the better. My entire health. I love every moment of my existence. Every part of me that makes me who I am is encompassed with love. I have unconditional love within me that overflows in abundance to those around me.